Hello, Mr. Grammerstorf here, and today we're going to talk about adding fractions with unlike denominators. What is 1/4 plus 4/12? This problem is made a little bit more difficult because we don't have common denominators here. We're talking about fourths and twelfths. How do we deal with that? We're going to see if we can take our 1/4 and turn it into the equivalent number of twelfths. When I look at the denominator, I know that 4 times 3 equals 12. How does that help me? Well, I know the identity property. The identity property says that multiplying a number by 1 results in a product of equal value. So if I were to do 1/4 times 1, my answer would be 1/4. Well, I also know that 3/3 equals 1 whole. So since I know that 4 times 3 is 12, if I multiply that entire fraction by 3/3, or I multiply the top and bottom number by 3, I'm going to end up with an equivalent fraction. So if I take the numerator 1 and multiply it by 3, I'm going to end up with 3/12. 3/12 is equal to 1/4. And if you don't believe me, take a look at this model. Here I took a whole rectangle, split it into 4 equal parts, and shaded in one of those parts. That's 1/4. Then I took another whole rectangle. I divided it up into 12 equal parts, and I shaded in 3 of those parts. That's 3/12. And as you can see from my model here, 1/4 is equivalent to 3/12. Great. How does that help us with our original equation, 1/4 plus 4/12? Well, I can now replace my 1/4 with 3/12 in the equation. So now I have 3/12 plus 4/12. And since I have a common denominator, that's really easy to add. My answer ends up being 7/12. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.